How much does it really cost to climb Everest? The real price of a dream, calculated from the United States. Introduction. Everest is often called the highest mountain in the world, but far less often it's described as one of the most expensive dreams on Earth. The real question is, not can you climb Everest? The real question is, who can afford it, and at what cost? Today, we're breaking down the true cost of an Everest expedition, what you actually pay for, what's hidden in the fine print, and why the final price is not just about money. All calculations are based on starting from the United States, in US dollars. No romance, no advertising, just facts. Hard hook, opening, immediate attention. One step on Everest can cost more than a house in the United States. Pause. But money is not the most dangerous price. Because even after paying over $100,000, Everest still doesn't promise you'll come back alive. Pause. So how much does Everest really cost? Getting to Everest. We start with the simplest part, the journey itself. Flight from the United States to Nepal. A typical flight from New York or Los Angeles to Kathmandu with one or two connections. Average cost. Economy class. $1,200 to $1,800. Business class. $3,000 to $5,000. Most climbers choose economy. But this is only the beginning. Kathmandu to Lukla. From Kathmandu, climbers fly to Lukla, one of the most dangerous airports in the world. Round trip cost, $400 to $600. This is the moment the trip stops feeling like travel and starts becoming something else. The trek to base camp. Before anyone even thinks about the summit, they must walk to Everest Base Camp. This trek takes 10 to 12 days. It includes guides, porters, lodging in mountain lodges, food. Typical cost, $2,000 to $4,000. For many people, this is where reality sets in. Everest is not one climb. It is a long process. The Everest permit. Now comes one of the harshest expenses. Climbing permit issued by the Nepalese government fixed price, $11,000 per person. This is just permission. Without it, you go nowhere. The expedition, the biggest cost. This is where the real math begins. Commercial expedition. In 2025, the average cost ranges from $45,000 to $75,000. This usually includes guides, Sherpas, camps, oxygen, ropes, communication, logistics. Premium expeditions can reach $100,000 to $130,000 or more. Important, the price does not guarantee safety, it guarantees only a chance. Oxygen, breathing for money. On Everest, air becomes a product. Oxygen cylinders. One cylinder, $500 to $700. Average use, 5 to 7 cylinders. Total, $3,000 to $5,000. Climbing without supplemental oxygen dramatically increases risk. Breathing on Everest is not free. Gear, survival, not luxury. Even experienced climbers must upgrade their equipment. This includes high-altitude suits, extreme cold-rated boots, masks and regulators, radios, sleeping systems, safety equipment. Total cost, $8,000 to $15,000. This is not luxury. It is the minimum standard for survival. Insurance and rescue. Many people overlook this part. Regular travel insurance does not work above 6,000 meters. Specialized high-altitude insurance costs $1,000 to $3,000, helicopter evacuation. If something goes wrong, $5,000 to $10,000, and even then, it's not always possible. Sometimes money has no power. Unexpected expenses. There are always extra costs. Tips for Sherpas, weather delays, additional oxygen, lost or damaged gear. These often add another $2,000 to $5,000. Total cost, starting from the US. So what does Everest really cost? Absolute minimum, $65,000 to $70,000. Realistic average budget, $80,000 to $95,000. Premium expeditions, $120,000 and up, and none of this guarantees that you will come back. Total cost, starting from the US. So what does Everest really cost? Absolute minimum, $65,000 to $70,000. Realistic average budget, $80,000 to $95,000. Premium expeditions, $120,000 and up, and none of this guarantees that you will come back. The price. No one puts on the bill. But money is not the most expensive part. Everest takes health, months of life, sometimes a future, and sometimes it takes a person forever. Final message. Everest is not really about money. It is about decisions. Because money can buy an ascent, but it cannot buy a safe return. So here is the final question. If you knew the real price in advance, would you still go? Write your answer in the comments. My name is Sulu. This is Frost of Heights, where the mountains speak and we listen. Final CTA engagement. If this video made you think, subscribe. Leave a like. And tell me in the comments, would you turn back or keep going knowing the cost? My name is Sulu. This is Frost of Heights, where the mountains speak and we listen.